One crunchy bite of a Hershey's Cookies and Cream bar, and I'm taken right back to college move-in day. I was a little overwhelmed by the newness of it all. Boxes were everywhere, I needed a break from unpacking. But just as I was able to take a breath and open my Hershey's Cookies and Cream bar, my new roommate Rachel walked in. I offered her a piece, but she said no. Then after a beat, she said, "Actually, those are my favorite ones." We laughed. The ice was broken, and we've been friends ever since.
Hershey's. It's your happy place.
The biggest tournament in soccer is finally here, and I've already started planning my watch parties. My go-to move is stopping at Total Wine & More to grab drinks. Wine, beer, seltzers, maybe a few ready-to-drink options. Everything we need for a full day of matches. It definitely helps knowing you're getting the lowest prices. Get match day ready with Total Wine & More today, so you're set from kickoff to the final whistle. Spirits are not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. Must be 21.
Avoiding your unfinished home projects because you're not sure where to start? Thumbtack knows homes, so you don't have to. Don't know the difference between matte paint finish and satin? Or what that clunking sound from your dryer is? With Thumbtack, you don't have to be a home pro. You just have to hire one. You can hire top-rated pros, see price estimates, and read reviews, all on the app. Download today.
WTL. It's time! WTL.
I think we got a show. Oh, yeah, we got a show.
WTL.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Klassen, joined by
the J.O.
The J.O. And I see you're wearing your hat, your attire there. You kind of, you got to support yourself. If you don't support you, you're right?
Who is? If you don't support Laugh With Me podcast, who is, right?
It's like a lesson that I think everybody needs to know is that you got to love yourself. If you expect anyone else to love you, you got to love yourself.
That's where you start. I mean, always take care of yourself. Always find the good, right?
Yeah. Then that's kind of what we do here. We find the good. We find the good in social media, prediction markets. We'll get into that. Oh, man. But your handles, it's a fantastic follow on X, and I'm following, and I was wondering, how's your health, man? It looked like you had a little spill there. Fill us in on that.
Yeah, just had a birthday, turned 43, and thought, what a great time.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. I thought it was a great time to learn how to skateboard.
Okay.
As one does.
No time like the present.
No time like the present,
okay.
Right? Got to take care of yourself, and this is what I needed for me to learn how to skateboard. And my brother, who can skate a little bit, he's got this little ramp, and I thought, well, I can do that.
Now, was your brother, is he like 40? Is he like 46? Or is he like what they like to say, he was a blessing? So he's like 20 years younger?
No, he's not a blessing. He is 39.
Okay. So he's right there.
So he's right there with me, but he's not as, I mean, he's competitive. Don't get me wrong. But he doesn't get the juices flowing for competitive like I do.
Okay.
Obviously, here I am sitting here with you talking about gambling. So, yeah, we found this ramp, and it's like, all right, let's see if we can, skate a little bit.
An actual skating ramp? Like a half pipe?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought I was looking at.
Yep. And so I'm just rolling around a little bit. No problems. I can do that. Falling here and there. No big deal. I caught my balance most of the time.
Yeah.
And then we were like, let's see who can get up the highest.
And it starts. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that's when the competitive juices go.
Yep.
I fell straight on my back. Like, think of like a wrestler falling on their back or somebody falling off a ladder straight on their back on the concrete.
I stick with me here. That old movie, Adam Sandler, Billy Madsen?
Oh, yeah.
When the clown's on its stilts and he falls over and everyone's just laughing at him, and then you look at him and he rolls over the blood. It's like, I probably shouldn't be laughing at that.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt watching your video. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
That's actually funny because my brother, all right, so first thing, it knocks the wind out of me, right? But my brain was still like no issue. It was just like, oh, you fell, but I couldn't breathe.
That's it, though. You just couldn't breathe.
And I just couldn't breathe. But instantly, my brain was going, I hope he recorded this. Luckily, Kyle did. He recorded it. But Kyle, he wished he had kept recording after I fell.
Yeah.
Nice guy went to check on me. But my daughter, who's 13, this is the hardest she's ever laughed, apparently. Apparently this was Christmas Day for her. So
a little bit of salt in the wound there.
Yeah.
Watching Dad take a spill.
And she has the video, it's on the socials at Jail from Nebraska on X, and she won't stop watching it. She thinks it's the greatest thing.
So she didn't have her phone going, though. She wasn't recording as well?
No.
That wouldn't have been cut. That would have just kept rolling if she would have had her. And you would have had 2 angles to work with, too.
Which would have been great. We could have director's cuts. It would have been awesome.
I always think that there's so many shock and awe and jaw-dropping videos like that of something, terrible happening that could or could not be funny. And I'm always thinking, like, who's watching this? Why aren't they helping?
Yeah. Well, and, to Kyle's credit, he did stop recording to come check on me as I laid there. And once I could talk, I was like, did you get that on tape? Yes. All right.
Okay.
I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah.
Well, and then it appeared to me, I got back on my doom scroll a day or two later. It looks like you were walking it off and you almost had like the most perfect redemption story.
Yeah. Like I instantly was back. So I'm going for a nightly walk and there's like this softball field across the street and somebody jacked a homer all the way across the street to where I was.
So it went over the fence and then
probably 100 yards of grass.
Wow.
Over the sidewalks, over the street, rolls up to the sidewalk there. And so I walk up to the ball. I'm holding it. I'm like, well, who knows? Maybe like a kid or somebody comes running for the ball. Yep. Nobody does. So then when they switch sides, then that team is running out to right field, left field, and they're looking for the ball.
Yeah.
And I hold it up, and he waves for me to throw it.
Okay. So, oh my gosh. So you're softball over 100 yards at this point?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So I chuck it. I make it over the street, just over the fence. It was
good enough, right?
Was incredible. It's all I needed to do.
You cleared the fence.
I cleared the fence. Yes. Wasn't sure that I was going to.
Yeah.
That was like worst case scenario.
Dude, you hadn't been stretching out. You had been warming up your arm.
Well, my back was killing me.
Right.
Like,
so that too. You're playing through an injury.
Right.
So okay,
but
he doesn't know that.
But he was pumped. He got his ball. I felt great. I felt like a hero, honestly, that I could get that ball over. But one of our friends on the YouTube made sure to call out that I should have been able to make it to the infield.
Oh, come on.
And I was like, really, infield?
Yeah. Well, you're not in the major leagues.
At the height of my powers, I could not do that.
You didn't even warm up, all those things.
Exactly. Wasn't wearing the right shoes. Like my shorts were a little loose. So there's no way.
Right.
Yeah.
So I made a habit of when I was coaching, the 10U team.
The championship team, by the way.
Thank you. We did pull it off. The boys pulled it off, and that was a lot of fun, actually, watching them all celebrate.
Incredible.
The dog pile is great,
Did you get in there?
I didn't. I just sat back and watched. I really enjoyed it.
As one coach does.
And then they ran the bases afterwards, all hooping and hollering and getting their medals. So it was a fantastic scene, and I felt so good for all the boys that we coached, because I coached them hard.
You did. I believe that you did.
So anyway, I would keep book and coach third base, when we were up to bat. And about once a game, I would catch one. The grounder or a line drive would come my way. And I would say 4 to 5 times I cleanly fielded it with my left or right hand. One time, actually had a pen in my hand. Pen explodes. I still catch it. Wow. Just like nonchalantly toss it back to the pitcher. No big deal. No big deal. And I always tried to make it look as cool as possible and then project that to the team. Like, see how easy this is? Yeah. You actually have a glove. You're not keeping book, So anyway, I think it was the semifinal game. Get a heater, coming my way, scoop it up cleanly. And then I come up with the throw and I just sky it over the pitcher's head.
Oh, no.
and I do the, my bad. I pat my chest. I'm like, that's my bad. These guys have a tough enough time just playing catch from catcher to pitcher. Yeah. Felt bad that I actually added to that little bit of a delay in the game there.
Kids are honest enough, too, if you're patting yourself like, oh, that's my bad. And the kids are like, well, yeah, who else's would it be?
Yeah. That was totally on you.
Yeah.
And totally just overshadowed that I cleanly got that, heater, on the short hop, barehanded.
Wow.
Book in the other, but that all got erased by the overthrow. So sorry about that. I think that was Syracuse 2. Sorry about that, Syracuse 2.
That's too bad. Right?
Yeah, it was too bad.
But championship.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a ring.
Getting the gold. Yeah, well, they got the medals, first place medals.
Very nice.
So, yeah, maybe we'll have to do that, get some rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Congratulations.
Pool party's coming up.
Oh.
They wouldn't drop that. The boys wouldn't drop that. So we're going to do it. We'll do the pool party.
Pool party, popsicles.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing hot dogs and, like, for fun, throw pre-made hot dogs off the balcony towards the pool, and they got to catch it, something like that.
Love that.
Fun. Should be fun. Waste of a lot of hot dogs and hot dog buns, but it'll be fun. So, speaking of fun things happening in and around Nebraska, the CWS, and boy, did it deliver. And I got to say, that the regionals kicked us right in the teeth.
Yes, it did.
We were hot. We were hot during the season,
Yes,
especially riding our Huskers. But super regionals on out through the tournament, we'll take a bow because we were batting about 75% on the plays that we actually put out there. I just looked into some of these numbers, and we actually did. If you were tailing, we did fantastic.
Hey guys, winners win, right? Winners win, and winners only here. That sometimes you got to take a breath.
Yep.
And that's what happened during the regionals. But no, man, we're hot right now.
Much hotter than Rocco's, dealing with the McAfee show.
Hey, I tell you what, they did it the old way of don't mention it like it never happened.
I think that was their best course.
Yeah.
Because McAfee was waiting for them to say something. He was just waiting for them to say something so he could crush them. They never did.
But over 78,000 Jello shots were sold and over $122,000 raised. So and credit to them.
This takes me right where I want to go. Congratulations, Oklahoma.
Yes.
Our new champions. And Barry Switzer, the old coach, the old football coach, was there. And he said, I had never tried a Jello shot in my life. I just had 4.
He had 4.
He did his part. Everybody from the Sooners did their part.
Man, to have 4, that would mean he liked them.
Yeah. Yep. Now we had, if you remember, heading into the tournament before game 1, we put out an Oklahoma play.
Yes.
And it was a live bet scenario where, when they get to the middle relievers and the relief pitching staff, it got a little shaky.
Yep.
Their last 10 games heading into the tournament, they were 3-7. 3-7 heading into the tournament. Barely got in, got squared up against a regional with Citadel, and Citadel was hot. Beat them. But our play was live bet the first 5 innings. They will have a lead over 1.5 runs, usually by that time. Now, if you tailed that through the tournament, game 1, they were ahead of Alabama 3-0, end up winning 9-0. Game 2, they beat Georgia 4. They were ahead 4-2 in the 5th inning. Game 3, the 17th of June, that semifinal against Georgia again, they were ahead 4-1 the 5th inning. So right there, you won your first 3 bets if you would have tailed what we had to say there heading into the CWS. Game 1 in the series against the championship series, they were ahead 7-3 in the 5th inning over UNC. End up winning that one 9-3. This is your only loss out of the 6 games during the season they played. You would have went 5-1 if you would have bet Oklahoma first 5 innings. Like we said, they were down 2-4 in the 5th. Lost that game 6-2 to UNC. Set up a game 3 winner take all. They were ahead 7-1 in the 5th inning. End up winning that series against UNC alone 29-5 total.
Holy cow!
29-6. Just unreal, the run that Oklahoma went on.
Well, they talked about it in that game 3 on the ESPN broadcast about how this team likes to jump out early.
Yep.
I mean, it's right there in the scouting report. The trend showed it, and you nailed it. So you just watch the data, guys.
Watch the data. They had a record of 32-21 heading into the tournament. They were kind of on a cold streak there, 3-7 in their final 10 games. They finished 11th in the SEC. And throughout that tournament, they knocked off 3 conference champions, including Georgia, SEC champs, twice. That includes the ACC champ, Georgia Tech, and Kansas, the Big 12 champ, who that's where we had a hiccup.
Yep.
That was about the last hiccup we had.
That was a big one, but it was a hiccup. That's the thing, that this was probably the lowest of the SEC teams that you would think, going to the tournament that was going to make a run. But they were the hottest. So if they're the best conference, you take the hottest team. I mean, it all made a lot of sense.
It did it, but it didn't. That was the last time a team with over 20 losses like that heading into the tournament won it. Fresno State was the last team back in 2008. And we never put out any futures over the Sooners winning it. But we did have a live bet that did cash out 5 out of 6 times. So You're welcome to all those that tailed the boys at WTL.
You're welcome, America.
You heard the horn. That means we're up against it, but we gotta take a minute to recognize one of our fabulous partners, and that is the Stock and Rod Company, an outdoor lifestyle brand for those seeking adventure. Whether it's hunting, fishing, hiking, they got you covered. Visit stockandrod.com, all one word, to get your wild game on. Don't go anywhere. This is WTL.
What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada? Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/listen and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/listen.
The biggest tournament in soccer is finally here, and I've already started planning my watch parties. My go-to move is stopping at Total Wine & More to grab drinks. Wine, beer, seltzers, maybe a few ready-to-drink options. Everything we need for a full day of matches. It definitely helps knowing you're getting the lowest prices. Get match day ready with Total Wine & More today, so you're set from kickoff to the final whistle. Spirits are not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. Must be 21.
WTL.
I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
WTL.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. You know what that stands for. Where's the line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Glass, and joined by
The J.O.
The J.O., and you're back on your feet. You've survived the back injury, and you bounced right back, as we mentioned that opening segment.
I wish I did bounce. That way, maybe.
Well, that video actually did show a little bit of a bounce off the concrete there. Painful bounce.
Very painful bounce. No, I'm feeling a little better now. Mornings are still tough, but yeah, I'm getting through it.
Well, what would be the easiest way for folks to go and see that short video on X, if they wanted to share in your pain?
Oh, yeah. Go to @JO from Nebraska.
Okay.
It's right there.
It's all over the place.
Front and center, baby.
It's one of those ones that going viral for, I guess, all the right reasons.
All the right reasons, yeah.
Making people laugh.
Yeah. So far, over 24,000 people over all the channels have had quite the laugh. Yeah.
No. That's what you do it for. That's why we do it. Bring people joy.
Yes.
All right. So, we've been at this for a while when we talk prediction markets. We like to break it down. Sometimes we talk about outrageous trades, not bets. Trades. You've been bringing up combos. People, when we talk combos, they mistaken for parlays.
Oh, no, it's not a parlay.
No.
It's specifically a combo where you take two trades and put them together.
Could I do 3 or 4 trades?
It depends. It depends on the combo setup, but yeah, I mean it's probably not a parlay.
And then you'd get paid more if those 3 work out, or 2 or 4, whatever.
2. Yes, it does. Yeah. It does. Multiply your potential winnings.
So I guess I don't track how people could mistake that necessarily.
Right. Completely different.
For just a regular, parlay type of a scenario or bet there. Well, Polymarket and Kalshi has come under some fire here for some things they allegedly have done, which we still have to say allegedly, even though it was proven that it was done. First off, let's start with the fun one here. For a long time, one of the most purest, and we're seeing a lot of it with FIFA World Cup type of social media content out there, are crowd reactions before, during, and after a sporting event.
Oh, sure.
And the New York Knicks, their fans, for years have provided us some of the best content out there. Rivals, I would say only Philadelphia. When those crowds win a Super Bowl, they get pretty wild.
You can tell it's ingrained in their blood.
Yeah.
It's in their soul, the wins and losses. Yeah.
To get, just annihilated and drunk, and then just really lay it out there how much the Knicks mean to them and that loss have impacted them or win. And this last wave was a bunch of wins, right?
Yep.
And one guy went viral saying Knicks in 4, had a nice little rhyme that was kind of stolen already, But everyone thought that was kind of curious that he's being interviewed by somebody wearing a Kalshi hat, Kalshi t-shirt, with a Kalshi mic.
Mm.
And then on top of that, another one that went viral somehow, some way, was a little person wearing a cat jersey. And you know how NBA jerseys have the advertisements on it now?
Yeah.
The advertisement was Kalshi.
Well, very interesting.
So Kalshi never did support the Knicks like that or buy that type of they
didn't buy that space.
No, they didn't. But this little person had an authentic, it was a cat jersey, Karl Anthony Towns jersey, and just making, just riling up the crowd, saying outlandish, crazy stuff. And he too was holding a microphone that had a green Kalshi logo on it.
Interesting.
So people are like, isn't that paid promotion?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's allegedly. Okay. That's allegedly. So
what are they saying? That they're not doing this?
Yeah, they're like, well, it's not our fault that we went out there and, interviewed some people and happened to be wearing our stuff and we promoted or pushed it or
some paid actor situation. Yeah.
Right. And the FTC has those, you're supposed to, if you're doing a paid ad, you need to let people know.
Absolutely.
And whether it's an ad or not, you can dive into that. But there is no mistaking that Kalshi set this up. It's not organic. These guys were paid actors to go act like Knicks fans. And, it's supposed to be fun and supposed to be pure. Not pure, but, just hilarious.
Instead, generating excitement from the general public. And it's actually pretty driven.
Yes, very driven and manufactured and not organic like they're trying to be. And if it's not organic, why are you trying to act? If it's not a big deal, why are you trying to maintain that it is? I saw a video where a former Karl Anthony Towns fan, a Minnesota guy, was like, man, I feel bad for Knicks fans even. Like, that was their thing. And here they are getting hijacked.
Yes.
And the videos of them being crazy are actually paid ads from Kalshi.
You think if MGM did that, like MGM Bet did that, it would be shut down, or you think they could get away with it too?
No, I don't even think they want to get away with it. They want you to know that the MGM is what you need to be on if you want to have this much fun, if you want to win like these guys are winning. MGM is where it's at. See this T-shirt, how big it is? MGM. I think, and they know that they have to play by the rules. FTC, you're not going to get around it.
Right.
So here's where our boys Polymarket got themselves into a little bit of trouble. And this comes from two reports that kind of came out about the same time, one from Politico and another one from the Wall Street Journal.
Ooh.
And it has a lot to do with people consuming what they thought was organic content from college-aged influencers, usually young men, and they weren't organic at all. So the setup was like this. An influencer would make a wild bet, kind of like what we talk about on Polymarket. One that I saw was, will Donald Trump say McDonald's this week? That was like at a 4%, so 4 cents. So for $1, you'd win 96 cents on that dollar if he said McDonald's. So he puts a $200 bet on it. Then the next video shows him just nose up to a TV watching Donald Trump like we all do.
Yeah.
We love watching his interviews. And he goes, hey, McDonald's, and made $100,000, on that one trade. Well, come to find out, Polymarket was actually funneling money to these influencers a lot of times through their CMO, their chief marketing officer, through a personal PayPal account.
So this was like 100% a pay-to-play situation. Okay. Oh.
It gets better or worse, however you want to consume this. The website that these influencers were going to, they're videoing it. It looked like Polymarket.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, it was Poi Market. They would capitalize the I in Poi Market, and it looked like Poly. So you couldn't tell the difference from the video. This was a fabricated fake website that these influencers would go to and make up fake bets. These trades, not bets. These trades weren't even real trades. They're more fabricated than what we talk about in our spoofs.
I saw that. I saw something very similar to this, or maybe it was this exact report. And so they're using this fake website that looks exactly like the real website.
Poiyly.
But to your point where you say you capitalize
the I and it looks like an L, so it looks like Poly.
So when they show the screenshot of it, It's Polymarket. Like, it's
exactly
that way.
You don't know.
What a scam.
So that website is totally fake. So, I mean, couldn't you say that's fraud?
That would be fraud.
I mean, how can you sugarcoat that or spin that?
I mean, it's no different if
that's worse than a combo.
Yeah, it's far worse than a combo. I mean, it's really the equivalent in regular at a sports book if the ESPN broadcast, if Kendrick Perkins is talking about NBA, and he's talking about a bet, and he shows up, oh, I've got 100,000 on this, watch me. And ESPN's giving him the money to, or the sports book is giving him the money to, to place on it, or a Barstool, the Big Cat in Portnoy, getting money funneled to them to bet. I mean, it's 100% a scam. Yeah.
So the Wall Street, there was a young gal that did this reporting. She looked up 118 of these fabricated bets where she could tell that was a fake bet made on the fake website. Out of those 118 bets, less than half of them even won. And the creators said that they did win.
Jeez.
She ran the total like a $250 bet, a $50 bet trade, she added it all up. And all 118 of them said, posted like, oh, we won, from all these different creators, these influencers. And she added it all up and found out that, okay, actually over half of them lost, that you are on a fake website, on a fake bet. You couldn't even make it win.
Yeah, you can't even make it win.
Guess how much in debt they would have went if they would have made the bets that they showed on their little short reels and on their short videos out of those 118 trades.
A few 100,000 maybe?
166,000. They would have been in the hole, in debt. Wow. On the success videos they shot and shared.
So I'm going to give you a prediction right now. This is going to come to a head, and they're going to have to run disclaimers on the bottom in very small print that say not an actual trade, because that's probably all they have to do, in order to wiggle around this. But right now, I mean, we're watching this. We think they're winning.
Well, so both Political, the reporter from Political, and the Wall Street Journal reached out to the FTC with a summary like, look, we caught this. We blatantly caught this. Sure. Is this something you'd want to investigate? Crickets.
Of course.
Haven't got back. So we don't know. Maybe it's an ongoing investigation. They just can't say anything. It's just kind of weird, though, that when we've talked about this, Kalshi, for instance, Donald Trump Jr. is on their advisory board.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
He's a guy that may have some influence.
I don't know. I don't know how I could draw that conclusion either. We're talking about connecting dots. We don't see anything here. You also have True Social, the actual president. He's trying to come out with truth predictions.
Truth predictions.
He's trying to get his own prediction market going. He hasn't made enough here. Now they're trying to argue what's insider trading and is this, that,
I could see him getting in on that McDonald's trade.
Yeah.
That's just because to him, he's going to make money on the back end and he gets McDonald's. He's going to be high.
He's going to love that. So a couple irons in the fire here to watch with these prediction markets. And we'll go ahead and put the links to those two reports. And it's just kind of bizarre that nobody is talking about this. Nobody is reporting about this other than these two young reporters, and that's getting buried because the parent company of the Wall Street Journal has signed a contract with Polymarket.
Jeez.
Fox News has signed a contract with Kalshi, as has CNN. They have contracts with these prediction markets over explaining the truth better, as to what's going to happen.
They truly run the world. The prediction markets truly run the world.
Yeah.
They're here.
They are here. And we're going to get into some predictions.
Yes, let's go.
But you heard the horn. That means we're up against it. But let's take a minute to recognize one of our fabulous partners, and that is NordVPN. Browse, work, and play online with confidence thanks to their world-class cybersecurity. Shield your online activities, hide your virtual location, and block everyday internet threats with NordVPN. Receive up to 77% off when using our WTL link down in the description below. Don't go anywhere because this is WTL.
Summer weekends are all about family, sunshine, and making memories together. Before everyone arrives, I stop by my local Total Wine & More to pick up a great bottle. Maybe a favorite we already love or something new to enjoy with dinner on the patio. Find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. Visit TotalWine.com to learn more. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. Must be 21.
Pros, save more on what you need to get the job done right. Right now at Lowe's. Get 15% off select custom entry and interior doors. Plus, save $80 on the DeWalt 20-volt Max 2-tool combo kit. Now just $169. And at the Lowe's Pro Desk, bring us your materials list and get a quote in minutes. Handwritten, a photo, or even a sticky note is all you need. Keep your jobs moving faster and on budget at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
WTL.
On a juvenile delinquent in the offseason in his major league debut. In the windup in his first offering. Just a bit outside.
WTL.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the Line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Klassen, joined by
the J.O.
Jeremy Odom. Don't you feel a little bit more in tune with prediction markets now we had that fantastic breakdown?
Well, at least I know that everybody's on the same page. We're all playing by the same rules.
Yep.
It definitely helps me sleep at night.
And it shields us from those sports books that are always trying to take advantage of us. And, the house is always out to get us. It's just nice to know that I'm just making an honest trade. I'm putting out a future market against just one other guy. So.
Yeah, I just want to do my combos. Just let me do my combos.
No, one trade's not enough. I want to not parlay two together. I want a combo.
I want to combo some trades.
I like that. So with that, we always get into our prediction market trades. Sometimes we have original ones. Sometimes they're a little outlandish, but they do end up happening. Just about every single one of our UFO trades is on Polymarket right now.
Yeah, careful, guys.
Yeah.
When we talk aliens, it ends up happening.
I think I've pinned our return of Jesus Christ on Polymarket.
Good.
That's a real trade.
Yep.
That's still out there.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, eventually, right? It's got to be right sometime.
I heard he's coming back in order to keep the prediction markets in line.
He might have to.
He's the one that's going to get it all together. Yeah, he has some scripture he needs.
We do need some of those vibes, just the dude, just sandals, a robe, chill out, guys.
That's his next book. Yep, it's going to be good.
But that is true, folks. Will JC return before this or that day? That's hovering around about 2%.
Yeah,
right now.
Big money.
Look it up. Well, let's set another market, shall we? What do you got for us?
All right. Have you seen the movie trailer for this new movie on Apple TV called Dink?
It sounds familiar. What is it?
Okay. So it's from Ben Stiller, and it's a movie about pickleball. So it's a injured tennis legend who now, in order to rehab and get back to the court faster, he's got to learn pickleball because the actions are similar.
Yeah,
and it's a comedy, so it's he thinks he's a big tennis player and he's going in and he's gonna dominate the pickleball courts.
Pickle guys,
and these old ladies are destroying him, on the pickleball courts.
Pretty funny on the surface. Pretty funny,
right?
Ben Stiller.
So I think the movie is going to be fantastic, but I think what it really shows us is that pickleball is not just some trend that's going to come and go faster than we even got to play it. Okay, the pickleball, I believe, this is a prediction, is going to be an Olympic sport by 2032 in Brisbane, Australia.
Brisbane.
What do you think?
I really like this. 'Cause on a couple of fronts here, I do think pickleball is here to stay.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of, I always tell people about Imagine Dragons. It doesn't matter if you like them or you don't like their music. They're here. They're everywhere. Just you got to enjoy it or at least live with it. And I feel much the same way here with pickleball. Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What's his podcast? It's huge.
Yeah.
Flagrant.
Yeah, Flagrant.
He's always talking about pickleball.
Yep.
And now he's picked up a bunch of pickleball leagues and sponsorships. And the biggest thing here is now it has some backing and celebrity backing. And now its own Ben Stiller movie
Yeah, its own Ben Stiller movie on Apple TV, which you know is a big deal.
Yep.
And you see tennis courts all over your cities being transformed into little pickleball courts for people.
Yep.
It's a big deal. And in fact, debuting this year, it is an official sport in the Special Olympics. So it's
already special.
Starting to make those moves in the Olympic world.
Wow. I see. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised. And I'm going to go back to the monetary side of this, where all these athletic brands and retailers, let's say Dick's Sporting Goods, they want to sell more pickleball equipment.
Oh, right.
You know, I feel like they're just scratching the surface. Shields, you name it. Nike, could you imagine getting a tricked out Nike pickleball? Do they already do that?
I'm sure they do.
Do they? I don't know.
I don't know, but if they don't, they're putting money just left out there on the table, because you can find pickleball rackets or paddles, whatever they call them. You can find those all the way at like a Dollar General, all the way up to the high end at Shields. I mean,
and they already got the blueprint. What is softball? Softball is for people in their 40s, in their 50s, even in their 60s, just holding on, talking about when I used to play college baseball.
Exactly.
So all you got to do is just follow the blueprint that's already out there. You also have all these basketball courts, tennis courts that aren't being used. Hey, just paint new lines on them. Lower that just a little bit. I was at a graduation party where little kids were playing pickleball in the driveway.
Well, that's my teenage son. He's 16.
Yeah.
That's what him and his friends are doing. They'll go out, 9:00 at night or whatever to tennis courts and play pickleball, and that's what they want to do.
And it's easier to do than tennis. It's less work. It's more my speed. That's everybody's speed. Slower and easier.
It's
right?
not my speed anymore.
And so then it fits people like what you're talking about with Ben Stiller. Fits him perfect.
Oh yeah,
right. That guy.
He graduated from dodgeball to pickleball. I love it.
That's a slam dunk. That's a yes. You better get in on that trade early.
Yeah, you got to get on that one now.
All right. Well, I got one that's a little fun, and it has to do a lot with an influence here that some of our listeners may know, some may not. I'll kind of break it down here. I Show Speed. I Show Speed?
Speed, yeah.
Yeah, Speed. I mean, he's everywhere. He's huge. He's big, and he's a huge soccer fan. So he was going to be doing it up for the FIFA World Cup, and the majority of these games being played in America, across North America, or in the United States. Well, he is a huge, over-the-top Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Like, he just can't get enough of him. He's the greatest all time. He doesn't want to hear about Pele. He doesn't want to talk about Messi, and actually kind of bags on Messi a lot. Kind of has fun with it, riles the crowds up, a little bit. Well, he was at the Austria game where Ronaldo just face planted. Now people are saying he's washed, he's done, and Speed couldn't even take it. And of course, there's a bunch of cameras all over him.
Sure. And
he just was ducking, trying to get out of the stadium, trying to get away. And he snuck off to a Walmart. Did you see this? Did you hear about this?
I did not. Speed went to the Walmart?
He went to a Walmart to get away from the crowds and to kind of hide. And I don't know, buy a case of Prime and cool off or something, some cheap Gatorades. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he gets into Walmart and sees that they're running this huge FIFA World Cup promotion. Of course they are.
Absolutely.
That city was actually a host site.
You'll see them everywhere.
And their biggest promotion was featuring Lionel Messi. So it was Lionel Messi everywhere. It was Argentina gear everywhere. And the actual Walmart workers themselves were wearing Messi jerseys.
Of course they were.
And they just couldn't get enough of it. So they started getting their flip phones out or their phones out and videoing it and just giving Speed just a really bad time. Like, a lot of the content out there shows him flipping out, but not on his channel.
Yeah.
Because so many people got it. So here's my trade. Will Walmart punk Speed one more time in this World Cup? Because it looks like Ronaldo's probably going to lose. He's washed. The internet said so. He's going to lose again. Speed has got to go to that game. A couple things have to happen, obviously, but will Walmart somehow get the best of Speed one more time?
Well, it sounds like Walmart has the edge right now. They're in his head.
Yep.
And to surround him with all those Messi jerseys and the big display.
Now, that felt like it was organic. Like, you couldn't have got everybody on board and ready for that.
Yeah.
At that moment, at that time, and know what, Speed's going to do. Even before the game was over, he's like, I'm out of here. I can't watch this.
Well, as somebody who's run grocery stores, you can't even get everybody to be in dress code, let alone all in those jerseys.
So yeah, you feel his pain a little bit here.
Yeah, I was impressed immediately when you said everybody was aware of that.
All the Walmart, all the Walmart workers were, and it makes sense because that city of that Walmart was hosting the game.
Yeah,
so everybody was on board promoting FIFA World Cup and Walmart and this and that. And
I could see Speed wanting to try his act again and get back there. And see if maybe he can put one over on Walmart and get them back, get his win back.
Yeah, it was decked out. There was multiple Messi cardboard cutouts down like every hallway, every aisle, and he just couldn't get away from the guy.
Yeah, it sounds like. I mean, when's the last time Walmart lost? I mean, it's been a minute, right?
No, okay. Sounds like a slam dunk trade. The way you put that.
Yes.
I mean, I show Speed. He doesn't lose in social media, but it felt like he lost that one.
Yeah, he lost that one.
If we can get this trade up on Polymarket, which all signs show that we can.
Yeah. Yeah, Walmart's the Shohei Ohtani of retail. Like they're the big guy. They're not going down.
They're the Lionel Messi.
Yes. That's perfect.
Well, you heard the horn. That means we're up against it. Be sure to check out Where's the Line on our YouTube channel and our YouTube shorts, coming out with those little short videos giving you the latest edge possible on each and every game day. We're also over on ESPN Tri-City Radio and their Facebook page. We're over on X as well, promoting those short videos, doing all sorts of different prediction market, traditional sports, book content, and everything else. J.O., where else can they find you at?
J.O. from Nebraska. You find me on X, and then Laugh With Me podcast everywhere else.
There we go. Jeremy Odom, a.k.a. the J.O. I'm Andy Klassen. Thank you for listening. This has been WTL.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.